the most together and exciting groups going. Welcome, Focus.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we got a special guest, the one and only Andy Rue. What's up, man?
What's up, dude? This is old.
Yeah, this is old.
This is 1773.
1973.
1973. My bad.
Yeah,
Thought this was pre-America versus.
Yeah, this is oh my God.
1973, dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
said
I thought this would be fun. So, he's the homie. He's Gen Z, you guys. But he showed me Lorna Shore, right? He introduced me to Lorna Shore, Slaughter to Prevail, all this current, like, what is that called? Like deathcore?
Yeah, deathcore.
Deathcore is the name of rock music now. Okay.
One of the genres.
I don't know. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin the reaction, but I think Focus and showing him this performance of Hocus Pocus would be good for a young man.
Okay. I'm intrigued. I feel like they're going to sound like deathcore. They look like it.
Hey,
I'm
man,
just kidding.
You about to learn today about some Focus. So, I think it will be great to put Gen Z in front of Focus, Hocus Pocus, but at the same time, someone who, like, he's a fan of, like, deathcore. But what's ironic is he is a producer. Mm-hmm. He can rap, he can sing, he can produce tracks, and he's a classically trained pianist.
So I got my musical experience. I'll be able to appreciate it. I'll be able to be like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Or that sounds cool. I'm not just some like brain dead deathcore listener, okay?
You guys be the judge.
You got be the judge.
Welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Also, if you want access to the reactions early, we have a membership for that. Link in the description gives you early access. There's a big catalog updated every single day. Just thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members of the channel. Let's go. All right, go check out Focus and on their official sites, stream the music, all that good stuff. Reaction videos are never a substitute for the original. Now let's just dive into this. There were 2 versions I saw of this. Hopefully this is the good version, but if it's not, I might have to go to the other channel.
What is it? Is this like a talk show kind of thing, or what is it?
I think kind of like, you ever seen Soul Train?
Yeah, so something like that.
So before Soul Train, there was Midnight Special.
Okay.
And I guessing at midnight, which is crazy to think of older people at midnight watching specials, but that's what this was called, and they played music.
Cool.
That's Gladys Knight, I believe.
It's like MTV. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's do it.
Someone might say that.
Someone might.
Welcome, Focus.
Okay.
know. I told you.
I should have known something was up when he was like, just tweaking, right there, just tweaking. As soon as I should have known something. They're shredding. They're killing it though. They're killing it. The drums was giving me like some hardcore punk, like, and then like he was just going. I don't know. That's fire. I just don't know what to think about the singer. That's some interesting.
This
some
is
interesting
the Lorna
stuff.
Shore of the 70s.
Okay, it was all right. That's so funny though.
Isn't this kind of wild?
I feel like if I was like, if this was at midnight, right, and I was like an old, like if I was someone's grandma, and I was just like sitting on my corduroy couch with my popcorn ceiling asbestos falling onto me. I would feel like I was like tripping or something. Like I feel like I would like had gone to sleep at like 8 p.m. woke up in the middle of the night to this playing, and I would have been so scared. That's so funny. And this probably was so intense though for the 70s. Yeah, they were probably like, "What is happening?"
Think of how you felt. How you're like, I'd be scared. That's how I felt.
You
when
felt
I
watching,
first
yeah,
listened to Lorna Shore.
That's so funny. They're killing it. They're talented though. Like,
it says it was on VH1, so this was the VH1 era. It looks like. Anyways, let's go.
He's not a bad singer. He's a good singer. He's got good pitch, good control over his voice. It's just kind of funny. It's good. It's kind of sick though. But I'm just, who's the target audience for this? At this time, who do you think were they going for? Younger people, middle age, older? You're like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Weren't you born in like 32 or something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
No, but like, I'm just like, who is going to these shows? Like, who were they selling tickets to?
You know what's crazy is, like, I could hear this in a grassy field with some sheep. Like, it sounds like yodeling, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just kind of, that's interesting.
So I have no clue who the target audience was. I think that's what probably made them great, is there wasn't a target audience. They're like, yo, we're just going to jam, bro. And their form of jamming was, like, thrashing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when thrashing became a thing, but this is, like... This is like this crazy fusion.
No, absolutely. 100%.
What's funny is I wonder, you know, it's so easy for the people from this generation to like maybe discard like the style.
Yeah.
But it's just musicians are just creative and they're just like, yo, like, so if someone back then would have done,
they would have said the same thing that I'm saying about this.
It's just interesting. It's just like cycles. People just do. I don't know. I think it's really interesting, man. I'm not writing off deathcore.
No,
even though I'm
absolutely.
not. You know, I'm trying to have eternal life.
I feel like just this kind of like.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everything that you showed me between like the set, like I'm even thinking of like Iron Maiden and stuff like that. It was very. Even if you listen to like Ozzy Osbourne and stuff, like everything in this time period within these like 2 or 3 decades between like 70s and like 2000, very vocally experimental. Like, you know, I felt like it was people were very comfortable just doing weird things with their voices. Even listen to like System of a Down. Yeah. Like even that was like kind of like, he's very all over the place, not traditional. You wouldn't think like on paper you'd be like, this isn't going to do good. Yeah. But it just works. Yeah. And that's kind of what the vibe that this is giving me, you know.
That's facts.
Is where it's just different and it clicks, it hits.
Let's go. Hocus Pocus.
What else is gonna happen? That's so funny. so funny. A standing ovation.
That's fire. That's fire.
That's so funny. There's gonna be somebody commenting. They're gonna be like, "Why are you laughing at Focus? These guys are legends." And I'm like, it's just you can't not laugh at. That's so funny.
Yeah.
They're talented though. They're super talented. That's hilarious. I didn't expect the flute, the whistling, his voice and jet. No, I didn't know what was coming next the whole time.
And now you kind of see why it took me so long to find a reaction for you, because I was like, this was engaging. You know, sometimes I'll put you in front of something and you will engage with it, but then there's moments where I'm like, he's kind of disconnected from it.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the Bruce Hornsby reaction we did was really good.
Yeah, that
I
was
felt
really
it,
good.
but this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
I was like, this is
That's
dope.
great.
And it also fits with what we reacted to today,
It's
because
true.
there's this huge leap in progression in where you sit as Gen Z and what Gen Z likes to hear with this hardcore, like, you know, and then the other thing with Gen Z is what you're listening to, if it's not hardcore like that, it's this hybrid of all this different stuff from the past.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like when I'm listening to Falling in Reverse, it's like it's all this hybrid stuff with auto-tune or this or that and sprinkle in deathcore. Like there's all these different things going on. And that's why on my channel I've been just going down this path, because I'm enjoying seeing why I'm hearing what I'm hearing now. You know what I'm saying?
That was wild. That's all I can say about that. That was wild. Musicians were killing it though. The drummer was doing like some like jazzy fills when he was doing his little solo thing. Even the way that he was gripping the sticks and everything like that is very jazz, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different things that I could say about that. That's great though. That's great.
It's funny because when you think everything hasn't been done, you're like trying to push the boundaries. It's almost like everything's been done under the sun. And then all of a sudden you hear deathcore and you're like, oh, this is called a pig squeal. And you're like, oh, this is new to me.
Yeah.
You know? But it's just like people really, that's really, in my opinion, the stuff that music, okay, on my channel, the older people, the stuff they absolutely hate, most of the time is just musicians trying to push the boundaries because they're trying to be different from the past.
It's true.
And because it's so different, it's hard to understand. And there's a familiarity thing. And this curiosity I have for all these different styles of music, I'm starting to see that in real time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, this is why they dislike this or call this that or whatever.
Yeah.
And even though maybe it isn't as good as the music you like, maybe it isn't, but it's someone's creation seeking to be different. And that difference is why you're like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
They're trying to push the envelope because everything else has been done. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, even if I don't
That
like
was so interesting. That was really interesting. I liked it though. I think I liked it over. I'll be honest, I'm not going out of my way to listen to this ever. But that was cool. How cool is that? They were making this in 73. This probably had to be even more wild than what how I'm reacting. Like, that's so great. That's
Anyways.
funny. I'm going to look it up, or I'm going to have you guys comment about who their target audience was. What did their shows look like? Was it like punk kids, like, I mean, I'm not punk, but like me, that looked more like me, or was it like middle-aged, or what?
Or was it all dime chicks?
It could be.
Just hot chicks. Like, oh my God, Focus.
Oh, yeah. Or did they not sell tickets at all? I'm totally playing. But
let us know.
Yeah.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.